They looked like the perfect family. But underneath the smiles, betrayal was brewing. Every morning, long before the town stirred, Mommy Cat was already up, sweeping the front porch, arranging fresh flowers by the windows, and opening the doors to the little shop she built from scratch. She worked hard, not just for herself, but for her family. With grace, patience, and a kind heart, she built a thriving business, an empire crafted with her own paws. In town, she was more than respected. She was loved. Everyone knew her name. Everyone saw her strength. But back at home, not everyone was proud of her. Father Cat peeks through the curtain, eyes narrowing. He watches Mommy Cat leave with a clipboard and a smile. While she carried the weight of their lives on her shoulders, he carried nothing but resentment. Her success should have inspired him, but instead, it awakened something else, something darker. Mommy Cat built an empire with her own paws, but her success sparked envy in the one who should have supported her most. While Mommy Cat rose with the sun each morning to build her dream, Father Cat had found comfort in the shadows, and those shadows were whispering back. It started small, an evening walk here, a late-night errand there, but in truth, he wasn't walking, he was wandering right into the claws of something dangerous. Father Cat slips out the back door. The frame lingers as the light fades behind him. Across town, in the dead of night, a black silhouette waits under a flickering lamppost. She steps into view, sleek, elegant, and deadly. Lady Cat, no one really knew where she came from, but once she appeared, trouble wasn't far behind. The two meet in secret places, rooftops, alleys, abandoned cafes, each meeting darker than the last. She didn't need to say much. Her purr alone was enough to hook him. Flattery, mystery, and greed. That's what she offered.
All that money could be ours. All we need is one little accident.
A heavy silence follows. Father Cat looks at her, then away, but he doesn't walk off. He doesn't flinch. He just nods. The seed has been planted. It was said, out loud, and once something like that is spoken, it can never be unsaid. For the first time in a long while, Father Cat smiled. Cut to Father Cat entering the kitchen with unusually calm energy. He places a paw on Mommy Cat's shoulder as she pours tea. He said he missed her, said he wanted to try again, that maybe they could fix what had been broken. Mommy Cat gasps softly. Her eyes widen with cautious hope. She turns, then embraces him. And just like that, her heart opened. Because love, no matter how bruised, always wants to believe.
How about a quiet weekend? Just us. Somewhere peaceful? To remember what we had?
I'd love that.
Music dims slightly. Cut to Kitten peeking through a doorway, watching the scene unfold with narrowed eyes. But not everyone was convinced. In another room, quiet eyes were watching. Kitten had seen too much, too many fake smiles, too many late night calls, and now, this sudden change? Kitten, thinking, serious inner voice.
Why is Dad acting so weird lately?
What Mommy Cat thought was a chance to reconnect was actually the first step in a carefully planned trap. The kitten found out his dad and a lady cat were planning something evil, and he worked hard to stop it. I won't let anything happen to you, Mom. I promise. They drove for hours, leaving behind the world, and for Mommy Cat, all her worries. It felt like a dream, the view, the breeze, a break from the stress of work, and maybe a second chance at love. Mommy Cat steps out, her eyes wide with wonder. She twirls once in the sunshine, her sun hat catching the light. Mommy Cat, soft, joyful.
This place is beautiful. I'm so glad we came.
She saw peace. He saw a perfect opportunity. Every step she took brought her closer to the edge, and every smile he gave hid something darker.
I feel so light here, like everything's finally okay.
Father Cat, softly with a fake smile.
Me too. It'll be a memory you'll never forget.
But he wasn't the only one watching. She thought they were finally reconnecting, that the pain was behind them, that maybe, just maybe love had found its way back. Father Cat holds out his paw, inviting her to dance. Mommy Cat smiles, blushing like the young days. So, when he offered to dance, she didn't hesitate. They sway slowly by the edge. The wind lifts her dress. The waves below crash softly. She laughs, leaning into him. But beneath the charm was something cold, calculating, cruel. Such Back on the cliff, Father Cat lowers his paw. He straightens his shirt, glancing once at the ledge. He didn't flinch. He didn't look back. He walks away slowly. The shadows stretch longer as he approaches a bench at the edge of the path. Lady Cat is already there, sipping milk.
It's done. She's gone.
But what he didn't know was that someone else had been watching, and justice was already on its way. Time stood still. She was falling, betrayed, broken, and alone. But this was not a surprise, because hours before the fall, her son was already in place. Flashback shows Kitten in uniform, briefing a small rescue squad. He circles the cliffside on a map.
If he makes a move, we deploy the net immediately. No hesitation.
And when the moment came, he didn't freeze. Inches from the end, she was caught, not by chance, but by her son's love and his plan.
You saved me.
I was never going to let him hurt you.
In the moment she was most alone, he was there, a son, a protector, a hero. They thought they had won, that Mommy Cat was gone, that the money, the house, the future was theirs. Father Cat, smug.
To a new beginning.
But what they didn't know was that justice had already been called. Lady Cat's eyes widen. She turns to run, but the doors burst open. Surrounded, exposed, the predators had become the prey. And leading them was the one they had underestimated most. Kitten steps forward, eyes fixed on Father Cat. Kitten clear, unwavering. You're under arrest for attempted murder and conspiracy. The evidence from the cameras is presented. The court watches in silence as Father Cat's betrayal is exposed. Judge delivers sentence. Judge Cat.
You are both sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Father Cat and Lady Cat are shown being taken away in paw cuffs. News spreads across the town. Everyone celebrates Mommy Cat's survival and Kitten's bravery. Life returns to normal. Mommy Cat is stronger than ever. Oh no! Lady Cat has mysteriously escaped from prison.